Hello there, it's Lenny McGill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in the Nashville studios today. And we're going to talk about a very popular item for those of you who have a Glock 23 or a Glock 22 or a Glock 27. It's the conversion barrel that allows you to shoot 9mm out of your 40 caliber gun. It's a great option because 9mm ammo is, of course, less expensive, has less recoil. It's just a great option to have because basically you have two guns in one. So if you have a Glock 22, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, you can convert it to shoot 9mm. We just got the Gen 5 barrels in. Now we've had the Gen 3, 4 barrels for years. It's really, like I said, one of our most popular barrels because again, it allows you to shoot less expensive ammo that has less recoil. And the fact is, if you know the shit ever hits the fan, if that ever happens, 9mm ammo is much more plentiful than 40 caliber. So it's nice to have that option that you can shoot 9 out of the same gun and shoot 40. A lot of people like the 40. It's a bigger hole, has more velocity. You know, I got all the ballistics on that. But the 9mm is a lot less expensive and much more available. So this is a Glock 22 Gen 5. The new Gen 5 conversion barrels are here. I'm going to go ahead and clear this gun. Make sure it's empty. Pull the trigger in a safe direction. Now take the slide off. Just pull the slide back just a little bit and pull down on the slide lock on both sides and then release the slide and then pull the slide off and make sure I maintain that slide so it doesn't fall off and hit the table, break the nose ring, which we have seen before, which is no fun. Now we have these barrels available in a variety of different flavors. We have certainly different colors, okay? And we have a threaded option, which a lot of people like. And here in Tennessee, you can have a threaded barrel and you can put a compensator on that or even a suppressor, also known as a silencer. But truly, the suppressors have a reason. You know, they really do cut down on the sound. So if you're shooting inside, you certainly, of course, still want to wear earplugs, but it's not as loud. And that's really why a lot of people go with suppressors. So here is the guide rod of this Gen 5 gun. It's a long one you can see on this 22. And here's the factory barrel. And we take the barrel out. And now we just replace it with the 9mm conversion barrel. Now the key to this is that that's all you have to do. 9mm conversion barrel drops right in. Now what happens is that this barrel is actually a 40 caliber barrel on the outside. Okay, it's identical. Outside dimensions are identical. But inside, the actual bore and chamber are 9mm. And the beauty of this one is that all you do is drop it in, replace the guide rod, and you can start shooting 9mm right away. There it is. Boom. All right, now when you get a barrel, a brand new barrel, I'm going to just tell you, it's important that you oil it a little bit. Now, Glocks will run dry. However, it's important to have a little bit of oil right here on the hood where the metal-to-metal contact is. Remember, the barrels are articulating. So the slide is forcing the barrel down. So we want to put a little drop, or should I say a line of oil, right here. Okay? And I'll rack the slide a couple times. And it kind of almost starts to disappear because it's that metal-to-metal contact. The other area I like to put some oil is right here for this metal-to-metal contact on the barrel with the nose of the slide. Because again, there's metal-to-metal contact here. Boom, boom. Just a little line there again, nothing too much. And that's basically it for the barrel. And it'll run smoother and it'll feel better, sound better, okay? And it will reduce, some of the metal-to-metal contact and some of the wear. But again, that's the beauty of these 9mm conversion barrels is the fact that you can actually shoot 9mm out of your 40 caliber gun. We also have it available for the G23, okay? It's a Gen 5. Of course, we have the Gen 3 and 4 already, right? The Gen 5 barrels are brand new. Here's what they look like when you get them. Nice, beautiful package. Red, white, and blue. Now, big question people always ask. What about magazines? Okay, I'm going to recommend that you buy Glock 9mm magazines. So if you have a Glock 22, you buy the 17 round magazine for the Glock 17. That's the full size. If you have a Glock 23, you buy the 19 or compact or mid-size Glock magazine, 15 round 9mm. In a pinch, and only in a pinch, you can use a 40 caliber magazine to feed 9mm. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it does work, okay? I mean, I've had people ask that question, and so I tried it a couple times. I've had pretty good success with it. Had a couple misfires, or failures to feed properly. But it, overall, I'd say 80, 90% it worked. So in a pinch, the 40 caliber magazine will work. However, again, I'm going to recommend that you buy 9mm magazines. People ask that question all the time, and I think it's safest to say yes. So that's the conversion barrels. They're hot. They're something that is something we've sold for many, many years. We finally got the Gen 5s done, and it's going to help you save money on ammo. And also, if your wife wants to shoot, or your son, your younger, your younger children want to shoot, the 9mm has a lot less recoil. So it's going to be a much more pleasant experience for you to train someone if you have a 40 caliber gun when they shoot 9mm. And there's a lot of reasons to have a 9mm conversion barrel for you. I'm letting me go. This, of course, is the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in Nashville. If you're ever in Nashville, I do invite you to drop by. We've got barrels for all kinds of guns, okay? We have all kinds of conversion barrels. We can convert from 10mm to 40 caliber. We can convert from 45 to 10mm, which is actually a really cool option. And then, of course, we've got every piece and part for a Glock here in stock in our retail store. And then we have our Shoot 270 shoot rooms, which you have to check out sometime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.